Hey guys, what's up? It's Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another old school video. Um, haven't made too much progress since the last one, but I just want to talk about some of the updates that have happened since I stopped playing old school, and some of the updates that are supposedly upcoming. Just sort of like I used to do way back in the day, where I would just do Runecrafting, talk about updates, and a lot of the time I would talk about stuff in real life and stuff. Like I would make one of these RuneScape blog type videos every single day while I was getting 99 Runecrafting with my nature runes, which was a long time ago. Very few people are still subscribed from that era, but still something I look back fondly upon, and I liked to make those videos. So I might start making a sort of something like that again while I do my Runecrafting on here. I'm still 74 because, I mean, it's only been one day, but I am 40k off of 75, and I'm probably going to get that today, which I'm pretty happy about, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I can finally pick up my my giant pouch from In the Abyss here, and that's going to really help me out a lot. And I'll pretty much have everything I need to do my Runecrafting from here on out. But yeah, just been doing the RC yesterday and today, as well as doing my herbs, and it's going pretty well so far. I need to buy some more pure essence kind of soon. I mean, I still have 20k left, but I like to keep a good stock of like 40k in there, and then buy 20k more every time it goes down to 20. I don't know why, that's just the way I've been doing it. So probably going to buy some more of that the next time I sell my Renars, which I should do later today, because excuse me, I usually go through like maybe 24, maybe 28 seeds in a day. Most of the time I try to do it as often as I can, even if I'm like, in class or studying or something. I'll still like log in every hour and a half or so just to do a quick herb run, keep the money flowing to pay for my members and my my the word, my Runecrafting supplies. I can't think of it. I couldn't think of it there for a second, but yeah, I'm actually going to whoops. I've been watching the Call of Duty Gfinity tournament this weekend. Pretty cool. The finals are coming up pretty soon, so probably going to be watching that after I make this video. But I'm going to go to the old school homepage and just check it out about what's been out since I've left, which was kind of a long time ago. I don't really know how you can. Is there like an archive, support, site, membership, FAQ? It doesn't even patch notes. It doesn't let you look at like a lot of the old updates. I don't know, but what's RSS feed? What is that? Oh, okay. So here you go. I guess that's okay. But yeah, membership bonds came out around Easter, and that was pretty much like right after I stopped playing, because I was playing around Easter and like during my spring break, but I wasn't really making videos too much, I don't think. I was just, that's when I started doing my Runecrafting. That's when I did the natures and the cosmics and some of my death runes. So that's pretty much around when I quit. Well, I didn't really quit. I just sort of stopped playing. I don't know. But yeah, membership bonds came out around Easter, which I'm really glad they introduced them into old school, and I'm also glad that they didn't introduce anything else besides just the bonds, and the bonds are only used for membership, which is really good, I think, because they said they wouldn't put in any microtransactions into old school, and I guess bonds kind of are, but a lot of people wanted the bonds, and I think they're a really good addition, because now I can pay for my membership with in-game gold, and so can everybody else. But also, I hit 70k death runes, if you guys didn't notice. I was going to price check these in the last video, but I sort of just pulled them out of my inventory and then didn't price check them. That was kind of dumb of me, but yeah, worth a decent amount, around 30 mil, so I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna keep stocking them up as I get my Runecrafting up. Hopefully I can have all the runes in my tab once I get 99. That would be really awesome, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'm pretty sure they had an April Fool's joke where they released like Dragon Claws as a joke, which I think was for April Fool's, because it says Wild Gothic sleeps in Dragon Claws, but obviously that didn't really come out because that would be a little ridiculous. Although I think them releasing Dragon Claws wouldn't really be the worst thing, because I'm pretty sure AGS is more overpowered than Dragon Claws. But I mean, Dragon Claws would promote a lot more rushing, especially at high levels, because I know a lot of people still rush nowadays, but it's like mostly like weird low level pures who like, you know, ice blitz to G Maul, or, you know, dark bow rush or whatever. And, you know, I guess the G Maul one kind of is good. If you're pure, you'll get, you know, a decent amount of kills with that. And but dark bow rush is just like luck, like you're not going to get that many kills with it. But D-Claws would bring in a lot of more rushers into the PKing community, which I'm not really involved in the PKing community. Maybe I will be in the future. I don't really know. I'm not really sure how I like PKing on old school. I used to really like PKing back in RS2. I would do a lot of DH PKing, but that was when the free, like after the free trade and wilderness returned, it was really fun to DH PK. And I really did enjoy that. I didn't, you know, I didn't like it when they changed the armors. That made me not like it as much. But I remember I got my money for Turmoil off of doing DH PKing, and it was just like a really fun thing for me to do, make money, and sometimes lose a ton of money. But we'll see, though. Maybe sometime in the far future they will introduce it. I know they obviously have to poll it, but it is a pretty hotly debated topic in the community, as I'm sure most of you know. So we'll see what ends up happening on that. And they also opened an IRL merch store for RuneScape stuff. So if you want to be like a massive nerd, you can buy a RuneScape hoodie and wear it around campus or wherever you are. So that's kind of funny. Some of the stuff they released is really, really stupid and looks like totally dumb. And like, even if someone like played RuneScape, they might not even know what that was if you were wearing that around and you just look like a total dumbass. What the hell is that? Oh, there's a cape for the achievement diaries? I didn't even know that. But yeah, that's like it's kind of funny because I'm sure some people bought it and it's probably pretty stupid looking. Most of the stuff. I mean, like the hat that has like an HP bar on it, that's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my whole life, I swear to God. I don't even, and it's not even like the old school HP bar, I don't think, but I don't really remember exactly. Because I looked at it, but it was a really long time ago, so yeah. That's kind of a weird update they had. Motherlode mine expansion. They expanded the Motherlode mine. Edgeville Bank opening new doors. Really? Oh, I don't remember. I guess Edgeville Bank was different before. Before this, there might not have been a door in the right side, the one that I go out every time. But I'm not really sure. I don't remember exactly. I don't exactly know what the Motherlode mine expansion was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was no door right here. Actually, I have no idea. I don't know. So I'm gonna stick with that. Gotta get some trout going. I'm running low on food. I might have to cook some of my lobsters to get some food back, because you need a little bit of food when you're doing the Abyss, because sometimes I just get absolutely shredded when I go in there by the stuff in there, and it's not so good, because well, A, people could PK me easier, and B, I might die. I think I haven't really gotten close to dying in the Abyss, but sometimes I've gone down to like 30 health, because sometimes those freaking agility obstacles, man, they will not let you through, and it's a real pain in the ass. Sometimes it can get you close to death if you don't get through it. But I actually calculated it the other day, and getting to 99 runecrafting, I'll get around 400k mining and 400k agility XP, and that's provided if it's 50-50, like if I go through half of the obstacles I go through are agility and half of them are mining, which is pretty awesome. I'll actually get like quite a few levels from that. I'll get like near to 70 mining, I think, because I'm 61 right now. You know, get another 300k 400k-ish XP, I'll be near to 70. And agility, I'll probably get around 66 or 67, maybe. That might be pushing it, but still, that'd be really awesome, because I'll be pretty close to, being able to do God Wars, Sarah God Wars, which is really good for money, and if you get lucky, and it's a pretty fun God Wars boss to do. One of the least popular that people really do often, but can be good if you make if you get lucky and get like a good drop or something. But yeah, apparently they're also going to be introducing resizable mode into old school. I think Alex might have said it was this summer, but don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure. Kind of interested in that. I'm not really sure how it's going to be. I'll try it out when it comes out. But I might stick with the good old fixed screen because that's what I'm used to playing on here. But, who knows? We'll wait and see, really. Whatever happens, happens. And maybe I'll like it when it does come out. If it comes out. I think they have to poll it, but I'm sure a lot of people will vote for it because there's no reason not to vote for it. Like, there's certain things that they poll where there's no reason to not vote for it, like, because it doesn't really affect you if you don't want it. Like, if you don't want resizable mode, you can just keep playing in fixed screen and nothing will change for you. So you might as well just vote yes so that people who want it can have it. It's basically one of those updates, but, there's always those people that are like, no, I don't want resizable mode. It's going to change my game so much. And I just, You know how the people are in the community these days. They'll just bitch about anything for no reason, even if it doesn't affect them. But, yeah, let's see. What else? Apparently they came out with the Crystal Halberd, or maybe they released a Crystal Halberd or something. I don't know. I've seen some PK videos with it. It looks pretty ridiculous. You can hit really high with it. Kind of like comparable to AGS specs. I've seen people hit like 56s with it and stuff, but I'm not sure how accurate that is, practically. I'm sure those were just some of the highlights of what it can actually do, but it was still pretty crazy to see something like that hit so high. And they also have added left click smith options to anvils, so that's basically game breaking. Can't believe they added that. Old school is no longer old school. They should just might as well start calling it RS3 while they're at it. Add the EOC, new interface system, and we're done. I'm just kidding, but that's pretty cool. I like them when they do little updates like that, sort of like how the Ninja team does on RS3, and they just like sort of improve the overall game experience and just the quality of the game. So you like there's a lot of times like something like this. There used to be no left click option on anvils. You just like sit there and you think like, why not? Why would they not have that to begin with? And it's just good that they go through the game and put in little updates like that to make it just a little bit better and a little bit more convenient for the people who are playing it. At the beginning of this month, they also released some guy called Big Mo, and apparently he sort of travels around the map, and you can talk to him and like buy a clue scroll from him per day. And the more days you do it, the higher chance he has of giving you a good clue scroll, like an elite or a hard clue, which is pretty cool. I think you have to pay like 10 GP for it, but like who the hell cares? It's 10 GP. And yeah, he just like he changes location every day, and once a day you can find him and try and get yourself a clue scroll from him. I haven't done it myself because I don't really want to do clue scrolls right now. I'm just trying to focus on getting my runecrafting up, but some people might like it, and I think it's a pretty cool update, sort of just to spice some stuff up, give some people a daily thing to do, and just sort of a fun little event that they just have going on. And they also released some new rare drops for Zulrah, the snake boss, which will let you recolor your serpentine helm, which is pretty cool because the mutagens, they call them, that's what they call them, to recolor it, are untradeable. So if you see someone who has it, they spend a lot of time, killing Zulrah to get that color for their helm, which I think is pretty nice. And they look pretty cool too. So because I didn't really like the green of the serpentine visage itself, so maybe if I ever get one, I'll try and get one of the drops from Zulrah. Zulrah is something I would really like to do in the future. It doesn't seem all that hard, especially compared to some of the bosses on RS3. No hating. I like both games really, and I switch between them pretty freely and randomly. But the PVM on RS3 is a lot more complicated and, in general challenging than on old school. So I'm sure I'd be able to do Zora if I just watched a guide or two, and it wouldn't be too hard for me. As long as I had, the stats and the gear and stuff. I don't think I could do it right now with these stats because I'm pretty low. And I also think I need to get Void. Pretty sure Void is the way to go for Zora. So I'm going to need to do that as well, which is a pain in the ass because I hate not temple checking, pest control. I don't have any pieces of Void, so it'll be a long time. But, that's all in the future and stuff. But it is pretty cool that they added some new rare drops to that. And I think just this week they released Slayer Partners, which is pretty cool. A lot of you might remember if you played RS3. A long time ago they released something called Social Slayer, where you can get yourself a partner and do Slayer tasks with them. And the way that they did it on RS3 is you'd get a task of a certain number of creatures, and each of you would get the same number, and you'd go to the spot to kill them. And each one you'd kill would count for your partner's assignment and vice versa. So the assignment would go twice as fast. But as a result, you yourself would get half the Slayer XP from killing the monsters. And at the end of the task, you'd get around half the points for doing the task as well. So nobody really liked it that much. I liked some of the rewards. I think I'm almost have enough to get that little baby ice strikeworm pet that I always really wanted to get. Because I would do some of the Social Slayer with my friend Alex, but I never did manage to get it, and not a lot of people really did that on RS3, but it is a cool update. It's just sort of, can spice up your Slayer experience a little bit just in case you get bored. But on Old School, they did it a little bit of a different way in that you still get a partner before the task, you get a task, you both get the same, I'm pretty sure you both get the same number, and you both get the same creature. But when you go there and start killing them, your kills only count for your task. It's like you guys have separate tasks, but you can technically do them together. So it's kind of cool, I guess. I might do that with Alex in the future. But, it's a pretty cool update. And again, like I said, if you're getting bored of Slayer and you want to spice it up a little bit, maybe you can do some Social Slayer with a friend and do whatever. And it'll also be good for like going to Zambi God Wars with your friends because you can both get a Greater Demons task and then both go and both be on task and get really good kills and fast kills and stuff. And they also made unique teleport animations for each of the diary teleports, like all the things from the achievement diaries that allow you to teleport. I don't know, I couldn't list them all if I tried, but so the achievement diaries are something I really want to do, especially the Falador Hard tasks, which sadly I need to get Piety for that because I can unlock a shortcut that allows me to recharge my prayer. Not my prayer, my glories. It's a shortcut to the fountain in the Heroes Guild. I'm not really sure how good of a shortcut it is because maybe you can just go straight from the first floor of the Heroes Guild, like squeeze down a rock and then get straight to the fountain without having to run past the blue dragon and the rune rocks and all that. But still, it'd be nice to have that little shortcut. But sadly for that, as well as for a lot of the achievement diaries, I actually need to get Piety, which I need 70 prayer for. Obviously, I need to do the Royal Trouble quest. I think it's Royal Trouble. Sounds right, but I'm not sure. As well as do the little mini game afterwards to unlock it. So that's probably not going to be for a while because I don't really have the spending money to get Piety. I could sell my runes, but I really want to try and save those up for when I get 99 so I can just, stock them up in the tab and sell them all at once. But let me see how long we've been going for. Jesus, I've been rambling on for almost 20 minutes. Well, this should definitely feel like some of the old videos. If you guys remember, I would go on and on about random stuff for hours and just upload a bunch of videos about it. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of video. I'm hopefully going to be making some more kind of like this in the future. About to continue on the runecrafting grinds. Hopefully going to get 75 today. Should be able to do it pretty easily. But yeah, other than that, see you guys